It's that time of year, holiday season, and sometimes some of our family members, our moms or dads or cousins, sometimes we don't see people for maybe once a year. Sometimes it's even longer, or maybe it's just summer and holidays, birthdays. But it's nice to go in and see your loved ones. But it's nice not to have the shock or the surprise of the changes. So it is really, really wonderful to have those siblings or family members or friends or neighbors or whoever is helping take care of mom or dad, or just checking in on them. Make sure that, everybody's kind of aware of what's going on before they come into town, because you don't want people to just be shocked and showing it on their face when they see their loved ones, because that's not good. Because our loved ones can feel, sense it, and see it when you come in. So you want to make sure that it's all about time together, memories, and just loving on each other, just sharing time and games. Oh, we love to play games in our family, whenever we get together. So just make sure anything that's changed, let your family member know via text, via email, and any changes with current routines. Maybe mom or dad don't wake up like they used to early in the morning. Maybe they're not that early bird anymore. And maybe they sleep in later, so they have breakfast later. Their routines may have changed. So you want to make sure that whoever is coming in is aware of that, because you don't want them to be woken up at 8 o'clock when they sleep in until 9, or they have their breakfast at 10 and now my sister or my brother are cooking for them at like 7 a.m. and trying to get them out of bed. Because people, we change, right? We all change. Our bodies change. Our minds change. They get a little bit slower sometimes. And it's like, we need that time sometimes to get up. Sometimes I have to do stretches in bed before I get up. Everybody's different, right? So we don't want to rush people. And any changes, we want to make sure that we kind of communicate that, because we don't want that to be too much of a surprise. What does and doesn't work for your loved one? Do they like to have things at a certain time? Has that changed? Pills with applesauce. Maybe mom or dad hate taking it out with water. Maybe they're getting stuck in their throat, so maybe doing a pudding or an applesauce. And this might be one of those little changes that's changed since 6 months ago or a year ago when your siblings come in. And you want to make sure that, that they're aware of that. We want to work on their schedule. We don't want to rush them, because rushing them is not going to help them, and it's going to stress them out. And when people get stressed out, they worry, and then they make mistakes, and they may have falls or may not be doing things the way that they normally do them. So you want to make sure everybody's safe. Prevent that surprise or that judgment and panic from others in the family by letting them know what's going on, keeping everybody apprised of the situation. And everybody can then just have that clarity and focus on what's most important: the family time, the love, the support, the games, and building the memories. You guys take care. Have a great day.